All right, good morning, cyber traders. Happy Monday, everybody. Good to see you all on this lovely, it was the 6th of November. Big day tomorrow. We got earnings announcements coming up. I'm not earnings announcements. We got plenty of earnings. We're going to talk about that. I mean, it's going to be voting. Also, that's going to happen tomorrow. So we'll talk a little bit about that and how that will affect the market. But really exciting week this week. Another huge earnings announcement. Does everyone get the Twitter feed that we send out? We post this out. I think we also posted on our Instagram right here. I mean, there's a lot of earnings before the bell. We had a couple of other ones that just showed up. Nothing crazy, but we usually get a lot when we start at Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays. Uber is going to be a big one. Celsius is going to be a pretty big one too. Revvion, we'll see how those cars are doing. The EV stocks. Roblox, AMC. Oh, there we go. That's a pretty big one. Hotspot's pretty Affirm. We trade that a lot. Yeti, not too crazy. I mean, all the big ones were basically this past week. There's a couple of decent ones, nothing huge out there. Like I said, last week was really the big one. So a lot of earnings. We'll post that link up there. Guys, just make sure if you're watching on social media, just make sure you like us and friend us. Make sure you follow us on all those because we always post up these big watch lists and all these big movers that go on also. Now, before we go through the watch list and get prepared for Monday, let's talk about what we traded last week. There were a couple of decent stocks that we did pretty well. DraftKings had earnings also. I told you, DraftKings looked really, really good. They're spending a lot of money with the NFL. And I don't know about you, but you know what? I got to be honest with you. I do play a little bit when I watch football. It kind of makes the game more exciting. I don't play a lot. I'm not a big gambler. As a trader, just let you know, when you see what you do as with trading stocks, we're not big gamblers. Okay. But I feel like, they attached into this business. I think they signed like a $50 billion or $100 billion contract with the TV news. They're doing pretty well. So anyway, that stock did really well yesterday. You could see it all day. From even when I made that big run about 10:30, I ran from 31 all the way to 33. Nice big mover. I think they're all doing pretty well also. Another big runner-up also that Josh's favorite. There you go, Josh. Josh was talking about this all day for the last couple of days. Big support levels. That was right around 95. It was a great swing trade. Remember, you want to be a good swing trader. Hell, if you want to learn how to options trade, you got to learn how to day trade first. Stock did really well, busted right through this major resistance levels around 111, and now it looks like it's moving up pretty nicely. Like I said, this could be also be a pretty good swing trade, which is kind of weird because this one did pretty well. NVIDIA didn't go up that much. So remember, they do trade side by side. NVIDIA is up 50 points. Well, I don't know what 50 points is when you're talking about a $400 stock, but they all did pretty well. Another couple of stocks, Shopify did really well too yesterday. On Friday, stock had really good earnings, 45 up to 61. Roku also another big runner up. Look at that beautiful run, 60 to 84. I mean, remember I was talking about last week. I was telling you, listen, we all know about inflation. Who's that affecting? The consumer. You think it affects these people? No. You know what they do? They just raise the price. Okay, that's all they do. You kind of like, what's an extra, dollar? What's an extra $3? Inflation, whatever it is. They don't care. They'll just do what they can, and they'll keep constantly beating earnings until like maybe a catastrophe happens. But they're doing pretty well. Affirm also, that stock that we are going to be trading, and that is coming out with earnings. What day is that coming out with Affirm? I said it's coming out on after the close on Wednesday. So we'll keep an eye on that one too. But Affirm 16 to 22, really, really nice mover. A couple other stocks I want to touch upon also for everyone else. We're doing really well with all the crypto stock. Well, not Bitcoin, but all the crypto stocks. Coinbase, thank God that thing came back. I averaged down, which is one of the cardinal rules. But listen, I've been doing it for a while. It was major support levels here around 70. I almost got my ass kicked, and I had that big rally on that big news that came out, that fake news that showed up. But I'm actually making money right now. I'm doing pretty well. So that one did pretty well. With that said, you had Riot that's doing pretty well. Also, you have Mara that's doing pretty well. So they weren't the greatest day trades, but they've been pretty good swing trades also. All right. So that one, those all did quite well also. Now, regarding about what's trading for today, what's going on? It's Monday. Josh must be upset about his Giants. Josh, I know we'll talk about later, but my God, how do you lose your quarterback? But like me and Josh would say every Monday morning, there's not that much going on. I've looked through the list. I had a couple of stocks. We'll go through the watch list. I know a lot of you are watching the stock OGI this morning. And you know what? When I was looking at OGI, I mean, I'll bring up the list over here, but OGI really didn't go anywhere. You could see it's kind of flatline. It is up pretty big. It's up about 32%, 13 million shares over here. I mean, it's been on it was up. It moved at 6 o'clock this morning. But you know what? There's not a lot out there, so I have to put on my watch list. I mean, that's one of them. There's only a few. BTAI, another stock that just slingshot, right around 8 o'clock this morning, ran from like 5 up to 6 and came back down. And, when I was looking at iceberg orders in here, I'll just show you what I got going on. You could see right here, another big seller just showed up here at 5:30. There was this big run up. There was no sellers right around 8:15. So this thing just took off. Then all the sellers, you could have saw them out there, $6, $5.90, $5.80. And sure enough, boom, we came right back down. We started. Now you're having bigger sellers show up there. So you know what? Right back to where it started. We'll see what happens when the market opens up. But sometimes they do come back. They do come back. They did trade 2.4 million shares. We'll put that one on the list. PLTR is trading a lot of volume this morning. That was another one that did move. I forgot to mention on Friday. You could see that one. Gorgeous run up, $17.80 up to $19. That was probably one of the better ones that had a really good move early in the morning. And, you could see it right here on the long-term chart. I mean, this thing's been doing great. I mean, it just broke through major resistance levels right here on 18. Probably we're going to be testing these all-time highs here, just right around that $20 price range. I put this one on the list, PLTR. You could see it didn't do anything in pre-market, and then all of a sudden the market opened up, and bam, the thing just popped right up. So that one did really well. Listen, there are these other stocks I found. This one's up about 500%. I don't know what this is all about. I mean, is that even right? Went to 100 at 220. I mean, that is, look at the spread. I don't know what the hell that is. Okay. I don't know what, I mean, this thing literally was on Friday, was at $7. Is that even normal? I mean, I don't even know what the hell that's all about. All right. I tell you, I'm pretty interested how it opens up. I mean, it's a trade area 120,000 shares. It almost sounds like it looks like a test stock. Here's another one, RMGC. I never seen this. Must be an IPO. All right. But we don't trade those stocks. Stay away from it. We'll probably, me and Josh will joke around about it, when it opens up, because it's sitting on the biggest gainers list. But I don't know. We'll see what happens here. Here's another one, got destroyed. A lot of you remember this stock went from 23 to 570. Ari, remember that one? Anyway, she's talking about a short squeeze. Oh my God. This is another thing. I don't even think it could classify as a category 5. This has no category. Neither one of those stocks have no category. They don't even fit within our trading. This is just plain old gambling, period. You want to trade one share, and see what happens, you end up being a distraction. So anyway, what else have we got going on here? Anything else that's moving? I mean, this is up 19%. This one just started moving right now. This one's not terrible. Go check on, see what's going on see where the orders are. LIFW. Yeah, I mean, the people just showed up right now. Volume is awfully light. You can see some orders that just came in right here. People are buying. See those green balls? We'll keep an eye on that one. Listen, the list is small. It's really small. It's Friday. I mean, it's Monday. This is totally normal for a Monday. That's that the BTAI that I threw out there. I mean, even here in the most active, not that much going on out there. New York had crap. I didn't see anything out there. We's filed bankruptcy. You could see that it's got no orders. I mean, that probably what tells me it got moved to the pink sheets, the bulletin boards. When you see time and sales yellow like that, and you're not seeing any level 2 quotes, that means that we know it's filed bankruptcy. It's filing bankruptcy. I don't know if they got halted or whatever, but I can tell you right now, it's not on a NASDAQ National. They just took it off. All right, so and I'm just, I don't know if technically that is the rule. that is the news. But from experience, when I see it look like that on the level 2, that's basically what comes up to it. Big losers on New York, nothing there. All right. Anything we're missing we did not call out? Feels like the market ahead of the Fed. It does feel that way, right, John? It does feel like that. Bill, you're doing pretty well on that Carvana, and you love your cars, huh? Carvana, CAVA, doing pretty well. Good for you, Bill, and also the Uber. Yep. So you're probably definitely looking forward to that Uber on tomorrow morning before the open to see what the news is on that. But Uber's doing great. I have an Uber. I have Uber. I have a small position on that on a swing trade too. I held it for a long ass time too. It took me a while, but I'm sometimes I don't have patience. Yeah, the Carvana's moving with slow volume, very low volume, but that stock got destroyed. Got pretty close to these support levels. Been a fun stock, 20 up to 60. You know, I mean, this thing we were trading all the way down here, down to 6. But listen, there's always something's going to pop up. All right, so let's get ready for the open, everyone. A couple of things. I'm going to be at NASDAQ today on Wednesday, so make sure you watch that show. I'll be there, be doing a presentation talking about level 3 again, NASDAQ Bookviewer. If anyone here is watching on social media, you have that little QR code. I'll just post it up there right now. I don't know why I didn't have it up there. I thought I have it there. If you want to be able to come and join us in join our trading room, just grab your phone, just scan that QR code, or just click on the link on the right-hand side. I know we have a lot of new members starting here. We always tell you guys, make sure you talk to your education advisor. Just sit back and watch, just learn, see how we all work together like a team, because that's what it's all about. Because trading's not for everybody, so you got to learn before you can earn. Let's get ready for the open. Don't get crazy. We're going to start commentary once the market opens up again at 9:30. Once again, if you want to come and join us on the social media, just click on that QR code. And then everybody else, go take a quick break. We'll be back here in 15 minutes, trade the market live. All right. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading.